How's it going, everybody? We do an assembly of this little kit here. This is kit 31140 Magical Unicorn. It's a 3-in-1 model. I'm going to do the unicorn. I'm not quite sure what that is. Looks like a seahorse or something. What do you think? And that looks kind of like a duck or something. Like, I don't even know. But does it tell you? No, it doesn't tell you what it's supposed to be, but it looks kind of weird. So, yeah, we're going to go with the unicorn. Anyway, so we're gonna open this guy up. We're gonna put them together, and let's see what we can come up with. Okay, there's 145 pieces according to the box. We got the instructions for all three, but we're only gonna need the unicorn. Let's take a closer look at what some of these are. Maybe you couldn't see too well from the box art. That looks almost like a duck or something. I don't know. Did they tell you what it is in here? No, they still don't know. Huh. That looks like a unicorn seahorse, I guess. Alright, this is the one we're going to do. Let's get the items out of the box, and let's do it. Okay, the bags are not numbered at all. There's no numbers on the bags or anything like that. Let's put these pieces over here. And I'm going to open up this bag right here. Trash there. Here we go. I need this part and this part here. There we go. Okay, we're making the platform for the unicorn is what we're doing. A wafer type thing here. And I think we need to crack open these other bags here too. I don't want a whole bunch of parts going on at once because it comes like herding cats. What's wrong with herding cats? You ever tried to herd cats? My point exactly. Okay, so we're gonna pop some ends on it right here, kind of round it out. There we go. And then this part goes right. Oops. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. This is the piece. All purple, right? They all look alike to me. Here we go. Okay, so got that part going. We're on step 4, guys. We are going to get through this gimmick. Now I gotta open up the third bag, get more parts going around here. This is like trouble with tribbles, you know what I mean? So, if you know, you know. Oh no, he doesn't like tribbles. He's a tribble-phobe. Go. That's step 5. Step 6 tells you what parts you need. I find that really, really neat. Pop that there. Sorry, I'm out of frame a little bit here. And we're going to pop this in here. Go. I need 2 of those blue gimmicks here. There we go. Go. And then I need, there we go. Okay, here we go. Ah! Got that. I need orange ones. Okay. Again, while we're putting this together, I'm gonna tell you the standard YouTube stuff. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. Shameless promotion, shameless promotion. But no, seriously, it does help me out in the algorithm. I am trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Okay, we're gonna put that aside right now. Then we're going to find this piece here and these two pieces here. There we go, right here. I like the way these things just snap together. Interestingly enough, I got some Brickcraft kits. I got Bender from Futurama, and I got everybody's favorite baby Stewie from Family Guy. Can't wait to do those as an assembly video. That's going to be kind of neat. Might do those this weekend. Go. That we're building the unicorn now. It is not a horse, it is a unicorn. Saying what way? One of my favorite movies, Hot Rod, with Andy Samberg. If you haven't seen that movie before, you gotta see it. It is just, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. I always loved, like, B movies and stuff like that when I was younger, and I still like them to this day. Just stuff that's just not popular, that'll never be, the movie wasn't a gigantic, excuse me, the movie wasn't a gigantic, box office smash or anything like that, but it doesn't really have to be for you to enjoy a movie. Like I tell people, go out there and do something not everybody else is doing. Don't catch a case or anything, but just go out there and do something that other people aren't doing. Don't follow the herd. I was never a, you know, follow the herd kind of person. Oh, here we go, right here. Staring me right in the face. If you've ever put a Lego kit together, you know that you'll be looking for pieces and you'll be like, where the heck is this piece at? And it's staring you right in the face and you feel just god awful stupid after you find it. Go. Pretty cool stuff. Here we go. There we go. We're on step 16 already. Pretty cool. Alright, so I need this. Nope, not that piece. I'm sure there's somebody in the comments going, it's right there, stupid. Anyway. And I need the two things here. There we go. 13. I like how they devote a whole step in the manual to putting in one piece, right? Or on that part there. Yeah. That piece there. I think this is kind of a, yep. Okay, we're going to make a sub-assembly, is what these are called. Back up from the edge, guys. Back up from the edge. It'll be all right. There we go. Get that. I'm going to get another piece here. There we go. There we go. A little sub-assembly there. Pretty cool stuff. Down on the back of them there. Go. And then a bunch of little pieces here that we're going to get at. And orange piece right here. There we go. Then I've got these other two slopey pieces here. I'm going to call them slopey pieces because they slope down. Tony Hawk pieces. That's what we'll call them. Tony Hawk pieces. How about that? That's pretty cool. There we go. All this, and you get to see my hairy arms on camera for free. There we go. 24. You always want to make sure that you go when you flip pages, because I've had it in the past where it's like you end up accidentally like flipping another page. You know, you flip two pages instead of one, pretty much. And you know, you're looking at the directions like, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. And yeah, well, you're not. So you got to reorient yourself, and hey, it's coming along. It's taking shape. 26. I'm gonna do that right there. Go. And the unicorn is taking shape. It has a rocket launcher in its nose. That'd be cool. So, played a lot of old school Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid. If you're a D&D player, leave a comment below. Right? Even if you play that Superheroes and Swords version, 5e, leave me a comment below too. We're not gonna discriminate or anything like that. So go. Hey, he's starting to look more like a unicorn, huh? Sort of, kind of. Are there any certain Lego kits or something like that that you'd like to see me. Whoa, his nose came off. Assemble on my channel. Must have sneezed. How the hell's this thing going? There we go. Right. Okay, great. That you'd like to, maybe see me assemble on the channel. Let me know. We're gonna have a few surprises coming up pretty soon here, maybe with Legos that we are going to absolutely enjoy assembling for you. Okay, we got this slice of cheese here. I did a lot of Warhammer, uh, you know, the miniature game back in the day, and one term that always irritated the absolute hell out of me was the term cheese. Oh, it's just straight up cheese, man. Straight up cheese. It's like, no. I'm playing my army as intended, dude. Go away. You know? Hey, we're past the halfway mark now. What do you know? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we're supposed to turn the unicorn around. That didn't exactly work out the way I thought it was, but whatever. Go. It's like everybody talks about misinformation. Oh, it's misinformation. Da, 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 da. People that talk about misinformation, the one thing I like to ask them is, really? Misinformation? All right. Who invented the light bulb? And of course, the first thing that people will say is, well, Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, you moron. Nope, Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb. Thomas Edison improved upon the design of the light bulb to make it more efficient. Now, who just got subjected to misinformation? I'm looking for a 2x1 of this light teal. Here we go. Color. There we go. And now we got the boat gimmick here, I guess. Go. Pretty cool stuff. Is there any way I can improve my videos? Let me know if there's any way in which I can improve my videos. All right, we're gonna maybe making the legs for the unicorn, and Netflix has a series. Do they still have the series out? The Toys That Made Us. That was a really, really good series. I love that series. Um, Damn, I watched every episode, even the Barbie episode I watched because it was just so in depth about, you know, and it was really kind of disheartening too, because we didn't realize as kids exactly how much we were being marketed to. So it kind of revealed that as well. Like, yep. You were, you were the agents of a big corporation to sell toys. You made your mom and dad buy stuff. Uh, there we go. It's a leg. You know, um, and all the commercials doing the cartoons were, you know, really directed at you kids. You know, buy this cereal, do this, do that, you know, because your corporate overlords say so. Yeah, it's really kind of like, you know, when you find that out, you know, it it's kind of crazy. Anyway, enough about my mind crippling depression. There we go. I guess it's just like that. You know, when you're a kid, you look through things differently. That's why kids can see ghosts and things that aren't there because they don't have that veil of reality yet. So they see things as they are. Um, that's why it's said that children are a good um, judge of character. There we go. Hey, he's got two legs. Two legs. Ha ha ha. Two legs, two legs, two legs. Alright. Now I guess we're gonna make the back feet. 2, 4. Go. And so I don't have to flip back to the next page. We know we're gonna have to do this twice. Why not just be efficient at it? And just do that. And then do that. Go. Oh, these legs are a little more inverted than the front legs are. Well, that's cool. Oop. Where did it go? Ah, right there it went. I did not hear it hit the floor. So, oh, damn, earthquake. So that's a good sign. There we go. We got that part there. Then we got, there we go. We know we're going to make two of them, so we're just going to do both of them at the same time. There we go. Turn it back around. There we go. And there we go. Like everybody talks about diversity and everything like that nowadays. Well, when we were kids, we had one of the most diverse toy lines ever in history, and that was the GI Joe toy line. Right? We didn't even know it was diverse because they didn't shove that down people's throats uh, at that time. But looking back at it now, it's like the well, come on, jeez, give me a minute. There we go, and then it just snaps in. What the hell? Anyway, um, that was one of the most diverse toy lines that was really ever created. I mean, if you go back and look at it, you got people from all races, ethnicities, and stuff like that. Um, and it was cool. It was totally cool, and we were totally cool with it. All right, now we're going to pop these on. Go. And hey, he stands up by himself. Cool. And when you find out that the Transformers I loved the Transformers when I was a kid. Transformers, He-Man, and G.I. Joe were the three staple toy lines of the 80s, um, which is good and bad. I love the gym when you find out later in life that the Transformers was all about environmentalism. You know, it kind of just hits different. You know what I mean? I mentioned that the big three is good in a way and bad in a way. Well, how could it be bad, right? Well, it's bad in a way that the big toy companies, again, the corporations, if it didn't sell, and they had like numerous other toy lines out, neat, beautiful toy lines. You think of some of them, Brave Star, Jason the Wheel Warriors, Visionaries, Inhumanoids. Great toy lines. Cartoons that would never be broadcast today because they're too violent. It's just craziness. And if the toys didn't sell like He-Man, G.I. Joe, or Transformers, if the sales weren't on those levels, they canceled them. They canceled the toy line, canceled the cartoon. On the ash heap of history is where it went. And that was a real shame because I liked most of his toy lines too. If I still had my stuff, it'd be great. Flip it around. And I guess do the same damn thing. Here we go. Alright. So let's get this up here. I mean, I was born in the mid '70s. When's the last time you ever saw a toy gun in a store? I mean, dear God. Okay, this is the tail for the unicorn. Hey, there we go. Cool. Our unicorn is done. Oh, nope, nope. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. Point of order. Point of order. He is not done yet. Doom, dee doom, doom, boom, boom. There you go. His horn is on there now. And we're going to put his back feet on there on the stand. There we go. Give him a dynamic superhero pose. Yeah. I gotta find a Lego Deadpool figure to put on the back of him here. That'd be kind of cool, huh? What do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section, all right? And then we got some other ones we can get. Oh, these are cool. And it gives you all the parts list and everything like that. So let me get that the hell out of the way, huh? Here's your parts list and stuff like that. And some of these actually look pretty darn cool. I'd like to get those two. Those two would be neat. Motorcycle would be kind of cool. The parrot would be kind of cool. Anyway, all right, guys, that's what we got done. I think it looks pretty darn cool. It's going to go on the shelf with the rest of the kits that we've built together. Y'all have fun. Have a great day. And again, if you can think of any Lego kits you'd like to see me assemble on the channel here, just leave me a comment. All right. Have a great day. And thanks for watching.